Yeah, my first time to South Carolina, first time to Myrtle, and yeah, it was kind of on a whim. I've heard about this tournament for a long time, so my schedule worked out. It was a good time to come out here. One of the things that stood out to me is actually the groups of people that are in this. I met a lot of people that have played this 5, 6, 10 years in a row, and there's a good little crew of people that are coming back year after year. And I came down here by myself, so it was great. I actually met a lot of people that I'm going to put this on my schedule next year for sure. I met a lot of good people down here. I played really well. I'm tied for first in the gross division, 4 under for the week. I played solid. My putter worked out here. It took me a couple days to adjust to the Bermuda greens, but figured it out. I'd never seen any of these courses, so it was kind of a benefit to not seeing how to play these courses. Just hit it to the middle of the green and try to make a putt. Those courses are punishing. We played a die course this week. We played Prestwick. Water everywhere, railroad ties ready to bounce your ball into something. I imagine tomorrow's going to be kind of the same way. Lots of water, lots of stuff that you're going to get into trouble. When I play a Pete Dye course, I just try to keep in the fairway. It was kind of a whim to come down here and play, but it has been an amazing experience to come play in Myrtle Beach. This tournament, beyond expectation. I mean, what they're doing here in Myrtle to run a tournament, 3,200 people, ran flawlessly. It's been an awesome experience. So I'm going to have this as my schedule for the next, I've met people that have been here for 15 years. I can't imagine not coming back to this kind of tournament.
I had a great week. Today I was in the second to the last group of the day. I was 3 shots back. And I started the week, as you know, in first place on day 1, tied for first place on day 2, and then I entered today in 6th place. Yeah, it definitely leaves me hungry for next year. I love the competition. I love being in the hunt. Today was a real thrill, and I got to play with some great players today that I've played with before. I got to play with Pedro from Portugal, who I partnered with on Team Portugal back in 2011, and I got to play as well with another friend of mine who I competed against in prior years. Lots of fun, and I'll be ready for next year. That's probably one of the best things I think about this tournament. Not only is it run very professionally, but you get to meet so many people. And over the past, 26 to 30 years, I've made some friendships that are lasting. And we come down here every year. We rendezvous. We have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and a lot of good competition. So I really think that's one of the best parts of this event at the World Amateur is the friendships and the relationships that you make. There are several people I want to thank. I want to thank my wife, who's very understanding. She knows this is a week that's very important to me. I want to thank frankly, a lot of the people that follow me, who are golfers back home, who I partner with and compete against. It's amazing how many followers I've had this week monitoring my progress. So I want to thank all of them. And then, frankly, the guys that come down here with me that are here this year, a lot of good camaraderie, a lot of laughs, and some of them finished the highest they've ever finished this year. Didn't make it to the finals, but I'm appreciative and happy to see how well they did this year.
Tied for 13th. Yeah, last year I was 16th or 17th, so it's a little bit better. That's where we wanted to be. We wanted to be better than where we were last year. And we wanted to finish higher than New York and New Jersey. And we did that. It's just, it's the competition, it's the people you meet along the way, and then when you just come back and you haven't seen them in a year, they come running up to you, and it's like you've been friends forever. It's just a great, great tournament. You guys do a great job with this tournament, and it's just, keep up the good work.
So the first day was a little rough on me with letting expectations of others get in my head. A lot of people came up to me at the first round and said, we see you taking lessons with Michael Breed, we're following you, we're catching you, we know you're going to do good, so the expectations were really high. Took me about 5 holes to get my head straight, and then I started playing really well. The week went, has its highs and lows. I had an 88, an 87, an 83, and then today I took a 9 on a par 5 and shot an 89. A little rough today, but It was all in all. I mean, I hit the ball really good. Just some unknown shots, some blind shots, some valleys, some, uphill lies, downhill lies, things that I wasn't aware of on a lot of courses. Yeah, competition is one thing that I really love, but it's the people. 11 years I've been doing this. 11 years I see a lot of the same people, and I look forward once a year to be able to come back and play with them. And the camaraderie is just unforeseen. I mean, you don't even know that it exists if you've never done it. And when you get here, you can't stop doing it. It is truly the best tournament in the world for amateur golfers.
I think I played not as good as I wanted to, but I finished better than I thought when I played my first round. After the first round, I was tied for 37th in my flight. Kind of disappointed, especially since I played a skins round on Sunday. I shot really well. I thought I maybe would be in the top 10, but got it back after the second round, after a net 2, +2, and then stayed the course. So I finished 20th in my flight. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Oh, it totally exceeded. I was a little bit intimidated coming into it. Never having, this is the first time I've done tournament golf, so I didn't really know what to expect, how strict people were going to be. Met a lot of great people. Some groups were a little bit more strict, some were a little bit more loose, relaxed, but overall I enjoyed the experience immensely. I did. Hopefully I'll see them next year, because I'm totally coming back next year. Yeah, it was just awesome playing with these guys.
It was very good. I finished 15th on my rank. And if you don't mind, I'd like to say thank you for a very, very good week of golf here. And I'm proud that flag of Montenegro will be next year in a hotel here in a convention. I want to say thank you, and if you don't mind, I would like to say in a Montenegrin language a few words. Dobro večer, moji Crnogorci i Crnogorke. Evo iz Myrtle Beach, koji je imalo 7 dana golfa. Vrlo lijepo, drago mi je da smo reprezentovali Crnu Goru ovdje i želim svakome dobar dan. If I'm alive, I will be here. And there's going to be more Montenegrins here.